In today's 5-minute review, we're taking a look at the $79 mini USB mic from 7 Rhymes. Alright, so this is small and it feels well made. It's all metal and it's hefty for its size at 260 grams with the included base, 160 grams without it, which is not actually enough to weigh down a boom arm like the Rode PSA-1 because it is still pretty small, even though it has a large 16mm condenser capsule. The volume knob turns smoothly, the mute button clicks confidently, and has a clear color-coded status backlight. Plus, the adjustable 360 degrees swing mount tension was set just right out of the box. It is adjustable, but I like that it was already well adjusted and the screws didn't come loose even after tilting it back and forth a bunch of times. I like that you have either the option of using this with the standard table mount that it comes with, or with the female 3/8 inch screw thread to mount it onto a taller mic stand like I have it right here, or even a smaller boom arm, but remember that the weight might not be enough for some boom arms. There are both USB-A and USB-C cables included, which I appreciate, and the cables are plenty long enough at around 2 meters, so they should be totally fine for pretty much any setup. I'm also glad to see that this is pretty much just plug and play. I didn't have to install any drivers or do any complicated setup, at least on my Mac, to get it working. The 3.5mm headphone jack in the back also works great. It seems to be zero latency as they claim, and the adjustable volume is more than enough. Most importantly, I was pretty impressed with the audio quality. It sounds clear and balanced. It's definitely not perfect, but I didn't find it to be overly tinny. The bass is not overpowering or muddy. It's definitely far better than the computer's built-in mic, which I'm using right now. I'll put all the specs on the screen so you can pause it to read that if you want, but overall, I was pretty happy with what I heard. Now honestly, there's nothing much negative to report here. It's not to say it's perfect, but nothing really stood out as me as being worth a super negative comment. It might be different from your particular needs for any number of reasons, but for what it is, it's a great mic. I will say though that it does not come with any sort of external foam cover or windscreen, and if you speak directly into it, especially at around a foot or closer to it, you'll have some issues with plosives, so it's best to talk slightly off axis with the mic when you're that close, or just grab some sort of cheap pop filter for it, like this one that I have here. This is a quick plosives test. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. This is the same distance with a cheap pop filter that I bought on Amazon. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, test, pop, pop. As for other tests, I've been using this mic for the whole video, so you can hear the audio quality. It's plugged directly into my MacBook, and it's recording straight into Final Cut Pro. I'll be quiet here for a second so that way you can hear the mic by itself, but this space isn't silent, especially now that my MacBook's fan is going crazy. But I will put it back to back with this SHURE SM7B XLR mic that I have here and I typically use, and I am also recording with it right now, just for a quick comparison. But keep in mind that the SHURE SM7B setup cost literally 10 times more than this USB mic. Keep in mind that the SHURE SM7B setup cost literally 10 times more than this USB mic. So for well under $100, I have absolutely no reason not to recommend this. The only thing I can say is that, of course, it's from a less than well-known brand, and maybe that rubs you the wrong way or you're worried about long-term support, but for the price, it's great and it feels like it will last. It's versatile in how you mount it, and it's small enough to not take up a ton of space on your desk. It would even be easy to take with you on the go. Headphone monitoring works great. It's plug and play, no complicated setup necessary, and I haven't had any issues with things like RF interference either. But that's about it for now, so if you have any other questions or comments, let me know down below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Otherwise, if you like this, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing if you haven't already, and I hope to see you next time.